Happy Monday. Hey, happy Monday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter what time of the day it is that you're watching this. My name is Clarissa Young, and I'm your Fab Motivator. That's F-A-B. I help other women find a simple balance when it comes to health, wellness, and prosperity. I'd like to thank you so much from the bottom of your heart for liking, for commenting, for sharing my videos, and joining me along my journey. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm super excited. So excited. We had to have some music this Monday. Yes. Thank you so much for liking, for commenting, for sharing this video. Yes. Share this video. After you share this video and you drop share it in the comment, let me show you some love. Yes. I'm pumped. I've dropped, this lipstick got real bright since I hit the live button. Let me stop the music because it's distracting me. I've dropped 11 pounds since we've last seen each other. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to share with you guys what I've done to do so. So, if you want to know what I did, thank you for sharing, Michelle. If you want to know what I did, drop some ones in the comments. I'm going to say hello, and then I'm going to get right into it. The information that I have here for you is stuff that you can implement right away. Starting today, starting tomorrow, right away. All right? And so let me say hello. Hello, Letitia. Hello, Susan. Hello, Dorita. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Miss Joyce, Miss Midred, Miss Letitia, Miss Sheena, Miss Asia, Miss Angel, Miss Kimberly. Yes. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. Thank you for sharing, Kimberly. All right, Kanisha want to know. Kimberly want to know. Michelle want to know. Thank you for sharing, Candy. Thank you for Adasia want to know. Miss Joyce want to know. Miss Mia want to know. Miss Candy want to know. Okay, and so let's get into it. And so not only will I tell you what I've done, I also did a post and I asked who would want to know who would benefit from me helping with meal plans. And so at the end of the video, after I give this information, I'll also let you know how you can possibly get help with meal plans as well. So you can drop some twos in the comments if you're like, yeah, let me get some of that information as well. Okay, so twos for meal plans. All right. And so I've been practicing with Carb Cycling and doing pretty good, right? 11 pounds down in 1 week. Now we all know that it may slow down. It's possibly going to slow down, right? But 11 pounds down for somebody that's been on their journey for a long time in 1 week is phenomenal. Yes. But I wanted to practice with it some before I came and blast out everything that I've been doing. And so I've been sharing what I've been doing, but before I said everything, I wanted to practice it because as I was doing it, I did learn different stuff along the way. That's like, oh, no, you don't do it this way, or you don't do it that way, okay? So let me tell you, I've been doing carb cycling, and basically what it is with carb cycling, it's cycling your carbs. Hey, Sierra, it's cycling your carbs where some days you have higher carbs and some days you have lower carbs that you eat, right? Anybody like carbs, right? Anybody just feels like OMG, can I get a bread over here? Can I get a little bit of brown rice over here? You probably don't want the brown rice, right? But can I get some rice over here? Can I have a little bit of bagel? Can I have, like, if anybody feel like, oh my God, can I have, like, you can have, like, I don't think I've ever had a diet, as we call it, right? And felt like so not deprived before. You know, I was just talking to my husband today, like I feel so in control because how this works is for X amount of days, you say, okay, I'm not going to have, and X amount of days is 1, maybe 2 days, you say, I'm going to go low. And now some people may variate it and they go low like none. I haven't gone that low. I go just low. And then you bring it up. And so you can tell yourself, okay, I'm going to go low for 2 days. And then in 2 days, you can have the bagel with the jelly. What that and still lose 11 pounds. I lost 11 pounds last week. Hearts in the comments, all right? And so the benefits of carb cycling, it provides you the fuel that you need to be able to work out, the fuels that you need to be able to take care of them kids, the fuels that you need to be able to go to work instead of your, like, carbs are not the enemy. They just have to be used the right way. Yes, yes, yes. It helps you to prevent from starvation mode. Sometimes we go really, really, really low carbs or really, really, really low calories. And what happens is we slow down our metabolism. And I have this measuring thing that I did. And when I first started it, even my metabolism was starting off slower. It still needs to be faster than what it is. But because I've did low carb for so long and I've cut my calories for so long that my metabolism has slowed down. And so that's why we can go for weeks and hardly not eat, and we're exercising and doing so much, and it's like the scale just will not move. So many of our metabolism has like, you know, and it's not that you're not doing the right stuff. Your metabolism is just like, I'm protecting you from diet. This body is meant to fat. It's meant to protect you and feed you and fuel you, right? And so when you go and you stop eating fat and you stop doing certain stuff, your body is trying to protect you by making sure it holds on to it, right? And so your body's just trying to do what it's meant to do, right? And so the carb cycling keeps your body from feeling like it gotta protect you, okay? And then it also, so it encourages fat loss, so you're losing fat, but it also preserves muscle. Sometimes, so many of us, we drop the fat so fast and we also lose muscle mass, right? That's not a good thing to lose muscles. And have you ever been to the point to where you was like, I don't care what I lose on this scale. As long as this scale go down, it can be fat, muscle, water, skin. I don't care as long as it go down. I felt like that at one point, right? But now I'm to the point to where I want to look nice, you know? And so I don't want to lose my muscle, right? And so I'm like, let me maintain my muscle while I lose fat. Okay, and so this pink is like killing me right now. You know, and so it helps you to preserve your muscle. And so what I like about it is, like I said, the scale has been dropping. On those low carb days that I go, the scale has been dropping like maybe the first day. Like I said, I've been doing 2 days back to back. The scale has been dropping like a pound, and then like sometime the second day, like 2 pounds, it has been dropping again. I did it for 1 week. I'm doing it again now this week, and we'll see how it continues to drop. But so far, let's go. Summertime 2021 goes. Let's go. Okay. I don't feel deprived. We had a picnic this Sunday with my church, and so I set up my cycling days to match what I had to do for the week. And so you can do that. If you know you have an event or something coming up, then you can say, okay, I'm going to make sure that this day that we're going out with the kids for pizza, I'm going to make sure that this is my high carb day, and around those days is going to be low carb. I know that I have my birthday coming up, right? How many of us can't diet because we got to wait till after the birthday? No, what you can say is, okay, right before my birthday, I'm going to do me a low carb day. And then after my birthday, I'm going to do me a low carb day. And then on my birthday, now I can enjoy my birthday. Yes. Thank you so much, Mystique. And then that's what I was saying, it's flexible. You can move it around to make it fit you. Now, the downside to it, some people might look at it as a downside to it. My birthday is July 6th. Some people might look at it, I'm just speaking in general. Some people might look at it as a downside is, some people say you don't have to, but I do recommend that you plug your food into the app. I have been plugging all my food into the app every day, the MyFitnessPal app. I did do the upgraded version so I can really look at everything and break it down. It's $20 a month. I think me losing 5 to 10 pounds a week is worth me paying $20 a month for. But definitely, I do recommend that you look into it. This is why I recommend that you do plug it in too, because you be thinking that you eating the right stuff when you eating, even when you think you eating healthy, and sometimes you're not eating healthy. It's all about eating balance. Like the very first day, Monday was my very first day. Monday, I knew that I was starting carb cycling, and I knew that with carb cycling, even though you're going up and down with your carbs, protein is your focus, right? And I knew that I was supposed to have X amount of protein on my first day, and your girl ain't hardly getting no protein in, right? And so I was like, oh man. So the second day, I was like, okay, that was hard to get the proteins because my carbs was so high. But the next day, when I get ready to hit these fats, you know, I'm gonna go get me some eggs, and I'm gonna do me a hamburger patty, no bread, and I'm gonna get high protein, and my fat's gonna be low. Fats was off the chain. So on day 2, I messed up day 2 as well. My fats was way higher than my proteins, and I'm like, oh my God, this is how I've been eating for months. And I've been thinking I've been doing good with my protein, and I'm a person that knows macros. I know macros, and I've been thinking that I've been doing good with my protein, and now that I'm really zoning in, and I'm looking at stuff, and still my fats or my carbs is still way outshadowing my protein. And so it took me to plug it in to see it. And so until I get it like down packed, I still plan to plug it in for a little while. And so that's what I recommend. It don't take you no time to plug it in, you know, to make sure that you're doing good. And so that could be a downside. And so what I did have to find is that I have to substitute, because I'm not trying to eat meat all day. And then for you to be able to get, it's recommended, and I'm still not hitting it, it's recommended that you have 1 gram of protein per pound that you weigh. And so with your girl weighing 270 now, that's 270 grams of protein. So I'm not doing a full 270. I think that kind of more so relates to somebody that's like more like 150 or something like that. But even for me to get 150 grams of protein in means that I gotta be like either eating spinach all day, or eating meat all day, which I don't want that all day either. And so what I have been doing is I have been supplementing with protein drinks and shakes, and I found some that I like. I found a thank you so much, Katrina. I found well, you know, here and there you hear me talk about the Premier protein shakes. I like the caramel one, and I like the cinnamon bun. The cinnamon bun one is good. Don't sleep on it. Amazon. And then another drink that I found, and it's in here with my Nutri NRG, is the Isopure, and they had it at Amazon as well. And it's like a fruit punch, and so it's a juice, because I'm not a real milky person. It's a juice, and so now I'm able to get juice in. And so I've been having protein right away for breakfast. So now I'm getting more protein in, okay? And so how do you do the carb cycling? You need to know how many calories you need per day. The app will tell you that, or there's different formulas that you can use to know that. Once you know that, you want to be able to decrease on your low days a little bit. And I don't want to make this video real long and give you too much information. Then you like, what? But basically, everybody should know that 3,500 calories equals 1 pound. And so if you want to lose 2 pounds a week, that means you need to have less of 7,000 calories in one day. I done lost some people already, I'm sure. And so you would take that 7,000 and divide it by 7 days. And so each day you need to have a deficit of 1,000 calories. Now, you also are going to exercise, right? You're going to do a little bit of exercise and walking or something. And so between your eating and between your food, you will have a deficit of 1,000 calories, which would help you to be able to lose the 2 pounds a day. Now, again, the benefit of the MyFitnessPal app is it plugs all of this in for you. But what I did was, because I want to lose a little bit more than the 2 pounds that they say I can lose, is I took off another 300 from there. And also, I do not, how they give you how you can change it, where if you exercise, it's going to allow you to eat more until I plateau or something happens. I don't change that. I tell my exercise and that this is extra, just in case Rissa have one of those days where she really want her Snickers bar. I'll leave that there. Or like Sunday, I don't know what happened yesterday, y'all. I was planning for a high carb day yesterday because we had our church picnic, and I lost it yesterday. Like, I had chips, cookies, like, it was horrible. And so, okay, you do need to do carb cycling. You do. Christina said you do need to do carb cycling to hold on to your shape. You don't want to look saggy. Yes. No, we don't want to look saggy. We want to look nice when we get there. Yes. All right. Somebody else said something real quick. Yes. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, Miss Danera. Okay. And so, all right. And so, what I did was, for the fats, so I basically write this down and type this in the comments. On my high carb days, my macro numbers that I basically stuck with, and I tried to stick as close to it. It varied some days. Proteins, I tried to stick around 50%. Carbs, I tried to stick around 40%. And fats was 10% on my high carb days. I'm going to say it again. On my high carb days, protein was 50, carbs was 40, and fat was 10. Okay? On my low carb days, protein was 50. You're keeping protein basically the same each day. Protein was 50, carbs was 15, and fats was 35. Okay? Hopefully somebody got that, right? All right. Now, I don't want to make this video too long, right? But there's also, I'm going to put it in my stories. I might have already put it in there, some different foods and so forth that you can go for when eating the high and low and so forth. Yes. And so, Danera had even asked if I can give an example of what I ate. I can. And so this is what I have. You have two options, right? You have two options where you can purchase. You can purchase your own personalized, where I would take the time, right? I would take the time where I will send you a questionnaire. Send you a questionnaire asking you all about you, about your weight, about the foods that you like to eat, about how much you exercise, anything that you're allergic to, the type of eating style that you like, how often you like to eat and so forth. And I will go through and I will plug all this information in for you. And I will give you a week's worth of food of what to eat to be able to make sure that you have these numbers for you. All right? $34.99. Let me write it down so I won't forget what I said. $34.99. I'll do all the work for you. All right? But when I do it, I'm going to also give you all the tips. How I came up with these numbers. I'm going to also give you alternate suggestions, right? And so even though you have a week's worth of food, I'm going to give you different suggestions. You can swap this for this, and you can do this for this. So that way, even though you have a week, you can now take that week and transfer it over and make multiple weeks. You can go ongoing. The only way you have to switch it up is if you lose like over 20 pounds, or if you drastically change the amount of exercise that you do, right? Then you have to change it and do something. Yes, Miss Kalia, I gotta let people know so that way they know exactly what's what, right? And so that's an option. Or option number 2 is you can have what I did for the week, $19.99. What I did, I'm gonna screenshot everything that I ate for the week, and I'll email it to you along with all the education of why I ate these specific foods on these specific days. Also giving you suggestions on, maybe I ate chicken and you're not a chicken person, right? And giving you suggestions on what you can eat instead of the chicken and so forth, right? And so that way too, along, you're able to take this information and you're able to make your either your own meal plan, or you're able to follow my meal plan exactly. Now, I will tell you, if you follow my own meal plan, you have to understand that Rissa weighs 270 pounds. And so if you weigh more than me, you're able to eat more than me. If you weigh less than me, you have to eat less than me, right? And so you want to know from there. And so what you would do is you would email me your, don't put it here. You will email me your, which plan you would want. And so let me write it down. So it would either be plan A, where you have your own personalized meal plan, right? And you have to give me time, because it's your own meal plan. I'm sitting down and I'm plugging stuff in and I'm looking at stuff and making sure your numbers and so forth is right. And even the one for $19.99, I'm putting it all together on spreadsheets, and I'm putting education in there, so that way you know I'm not just screenshotting what I did and just putting it on the sheet and say, that way you know why I did what I did and what you can do if you don't want to do what I did, so that even next week you're able to continue to do the same thing and make you a new one. Okay, with the exception of Sunday. I'm going to give you a Sunday, but I'm not going to give you what I ate on Sunday, because remember I said I went crazy Sunday, right? Y'all don't want what I ate Sunday, because we all go gain for what I ate on Sunday, okay? So with Sunday is going to be what we should have ate Sunday, okay? And so, yes. All right. And so, that's Carb Cycling, guys. I was able to lose since Monday. So from Monday all the way up into Saturday, I was able to lose 11 pounds from the Carb Cycling. And I didn't feel deprived. I felt like I was able to eat what I wanted to eat on certain days, right? On certain days. And again, am I promising you that you're going to lose 11 pounds? I'm not. I'm telling you what happened with Rissa's body. Did I exercise? Somebody's going to ask that. I did exercise. On days that you eat low carbs, you're able to rest, right? On days that you eat high carbs, you're supposed to do some type of exercise, right? Strength training is best. Get you some weights and lift you some weights and do some stuff. You don't have to do extra. One thing before I go, very, very, very important. If you decide that you're not doing my and don't Cash App, guys. I have a different payment method, and the emails are coming through. I see them. Very important if you decide to do this on your own, because I did give you enough information to where you can do this on your own. Do not do 2 high carb days back to back, okay? Let me explain why. I've been doing a lot of research on this, guys, so don't be cheap. Go ahead and pay $19.99 so you can learn how to do it the right way, because it's very important, okay? Now, if you don't have it, you don't have it, all right? Now, so this is your body, all right? I'm such an artist. This is your body, and this is your reserves, right? And so on your high carb day, you're gonna fill it up with carbs. You're gonna fill it up with carbs on your high carb day. And so on your low carb day, your body is gonna go here to be able to fuel your body. And then once this thing is gone, it's gonna start taking fat from here, right? Now, because on your high carb day, you fuel this thing up. If you come back the next day and you do another high carb day, this is gonna explode, right? It's gonna come out. And guess what? You're gonna have love handles. Look at that face I make. You're gonna have love handles. You're gonna have extra stomach. You're gonna have more butt than you want. You're gonna have extra thighs, right? That's what's gonna happen if you do 2 carb days back to back, okay? So this is very important that you do not do 2 high carb days back to back. You will find that you will see some people do variations of it, so maybe they'll have a moderate carb, a medium carb, a high carb, then drop it, right? That's fine, but do not go high, then low. I like to do what I've been doing, and it was successful. It was either high, low, or either I go, but for me, I like high, low, low, high. Well, you can't see my hand. High, low, low. Okay? Hey, Miss Angel. That's what I've been doing, and I liked it. The only reason I didn't do it like that, if it didn't, because you don't want to do like more than 3 days back to back either, because then you're putting your body into a chance to start going into the starvation mode, because then your body's like, we need carbs, we need carbs, we need carbs, and it's freaking out, right? So you don't want to do too many days of low either. It's a lot. I've been researching this every day since Monday, looking up different stuff, looking at it, different stuff, and trying different stuff. Okay, we got this. Let's go. Summertime 2021. Let's get it. Awesome job. Thank you so much. And so we'll see on Monday. When we come back, we'll talk about something different, but on Monday when we come back, I'll be able to update you guys and see how did week 2 go. And so I'm very excited for how that went. Thank you so much, Miss Sonia. Thank you so much, Miss Trudy. Hello, Miss Michelle. Love you all so much. Hope you received value. If you receive value, share the video. Let's get this. Let's continue to work toward our goals. Let's continue to love on ourselves and love on everyone else around us. Yes. Love you. Talk to you later. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Michelle. All right. Love you. Later. Bye-bye.